Good morning, this is Calamity calling, and today I'm playing part 2 of Dream Daddies. Last time we went home with Robert, we met the teacher, it was kind of awkward, and our daughter is struggling and she won't tell us why. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping centre with a couple of different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting, I forgot I made him look like that. I hate his face now. I wonder if I can change that at some point. Yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. No one looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on, or do you want me to just inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honour of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a plate of chips and a naturally orange... We order a plate of nachos and a naturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train. But just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out, so it just dates and it isn't funny. Oh crap, what's up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the subject, where to now? Want to go to the goth store? What? You know, the one with all black that tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Is that Hot Topic? Are they trying to explain Hot Topic? Dude, you've got to be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. Yeah, I think, again, I don't know. We don't have Hot Topic, I think, in the UK, or I've never seen one, but it sounds like that's what I've seen on TV that is Hot Topic, if that makes sense. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda. Speech, speech, speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Mitty had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Clearance bin for hot... I do like sales. A bargain is a bargain. I do have a lot of mugs. I like receptacles that hold things, you know, like cups, glasses, bowls, mugs. I like them all. I have a lot of funny shaped cups and I enjoy every single one of them. And I have a very specific drink that I drink in each one of those mugs as well. I do not wear band t-shirts though. So let's look for deals. There's a big cardboard box of markdown items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal, I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. No, you wouldn't. Because of your pale complexion, you just look bruised. Hell yeah, I would. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought it online, the website said the blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of an Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is the manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. I get it. He's like the vampire thing. But he's just not doing it for me. He's really not, and I don't know why. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Oh. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. Love your hair. The cashier says nothing and brings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what's that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I worry she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh cool, Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favourite, right? That's too many words, surely. That won't fit on one poster. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode just give me a sec to wrap my head around that concept. How? Like, how can they hunt ghosts if they're in a haunted thing? Or are the ghosts, like, attracted to the haunted thing and that what brings them to the area to be hunted? Because surely you would have to hunt the ghost of your truck. I'm giving this too much thought. This really isn't what this is for. It's an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, twin brothers, truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them there damn ice roads. Is this meant to be like Texan? Because I can't do that, I don't think. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're going to die. That's because we're about to die, you. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. Why not? I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Is he talking about Abby? Morning! 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so no. Get up. Fine. You have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together the furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We were able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? If there's food, I'm excited. It's my policy of life. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Ugh. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there are more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighbourhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope no one talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly? Well, better start getting ready. Definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and she reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. This is a really nice garden. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh.
Welcome! I'm glad you two are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest.
Hey.
I can already tell he's a stroppy little sod. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins.
What?
Oh, good lord. It's The Shining. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Lady, no! 1, we don't like cheaters up in this neck of the wood. No, they're bad. But 2, to do it so close to your damn house. Lady, have some respect for him. Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbour Cal and his daughter Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humour, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Is Mary his beard? Amanda and I mill around, try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're going to talk about the weather. Go, do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Cold. Here goes nothing. I look around the party. I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh dang, Robert's here. Yeah, you know I'm gonna hop on that again. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. With the baby with the tiny squishy feet. Hello. But wait a second, all of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. I don't want to talk to any of... well, Robert. I'll talk to Robert, because I want to do that again. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined to not be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Carl, how the heck are you? Settling in the neighbourhood alright? You bet, got the living room in order at least. I'll just wait until you're done.
Oh, heavens.
Huh? Okay. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. Game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Cal, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, I believe we met briefly. Am I insulting his stamina? Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh god, what does this mean? How's it going? Good. Rob focuses on the whiskey he's holding. Takes a long sip. Great, look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know. Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep. Cool, that's cool. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run up to us, thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Ah, hit the brake. I guess. Then we'll get out of the truck. Imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I am prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I am not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient curse urn and sending the spirits after him. I feel like that's a slight over-exaggeration. Such quality reality television. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal, lots of protein, keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. There's a whole table of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Yeah. Okay, but no actual fire because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Turn my attention back on the conversation, but wait, where did Robert go? Okay, we're not here to be his friend. We're not here to like go over his daughter, although if she is cute I will go no, we are there to pump and dump him repeatedly, hopefully. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert induced haze. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. It's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. I did just say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. Or they just don't like her. That's fine. There doesn't need to be an excuse. Sometimes people just don't like other people. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. They're required by law. Well, since they're getting on so well, maybe we should put together a little play date for them. Yeah? Isn't my daughter like 18 or 19 and Daisy's 10? That's a weird play date. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Got to meet some of the other fellas. Burgers. I don't care. Oh, wait, no. I do. No, I want Robert. And without further ado, let's work some magic. I don't want to date Robert, just confirming. Just want to be on that. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets the patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly. Oh, God, I want a cheeseburger. One after another, the dads take notice and the crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably don't know this, Cal, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's unbelievable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustn't we keep talking about this? Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. It's getting too cheesy. It's the moustache, I've realised. I don't like the moustache. Rest of him, great, but that moustache is just... It's just... for me. Not there for it. Please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright guys, food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We'll grab our food and hang out. Also, I now know he's married, so like he's off limits. Enjoying our perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild about how all of us dads... Oh, he's called Flower Crown.
Nice.
Do you know what, him? Even though his trousers are strangely high up on his person, I'm going for Flower Crown. He has such a friendly face. And I like his tattoos. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all of the kids. She decides to go into the babysitting game. She'll really make a killing. Why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book?
Hey.
What was that noise he made? I don't approve. And then there's the chubby baby in the middle, just like what's happening. It's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it. So if you ever need to reach out to anyone, the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I... Welcome to the neighbourhood. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighbourhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I feel like I was at a networking event. I'm gonna get some LinkedIn notifications out of this, I just know it. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox. Not metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. No. Cauliflower is the worst. Broccoli, love it. Cauliflower, don't come near me with it. I will throw it at you. It is disgusting. Worst vegetable to ever exist, except for Brussels sprouts. And soggy aubergine. Like, aubergine's flavourless enough already. You don't need to make it soggy. Ugh. Or overboiled cabbage. Like, cabbage is good, but overboiled cabbage? Ugh. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh, is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. Be careful. I will. Make good choices, of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna throw a party. Real rager. All the other dads in the neighbourhood are invited. I'll just see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking a little tight. You may just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosary mashed potatoes.
Nah.
Just add like a red wine sauce or jus or reduction or whatever you want to call it with that. I think I'm hungry, that's what this is. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Just like making baked Alaskas all day. I've never actually had one of those. Instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it? What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. Glass at my watch. Man, it's always midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because definitely taught her better than text and drive. Reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socialising. Check my watch again. And then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meet Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going, who she was with, why I don't know any of her friends' phone numbers, why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think all of the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yeah. But now I know that she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda! Ooh, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half past your curfew, you didn't respond to any of my texts, you really freaked me out, and I was about to call the police. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I don't think that he is overreacting, because 12 o'clock was the curfew, and if she had asked for more time, that's fine. She could have got more time, but she didn't, and she also ignored any, methods to contact her for an hour and a half, and we are still arguably in a new, strange town. So, if I lost my kid for an hour and a half in a town that I didn't know, I would be freaking the hell out. I think she's being quite mean. Rude? I don't know what the right word is, but she's in the wrong here. I don't want to say I don't like your attitude, and I don't have to provide a reason. She's the one who broke the rules. I don't like your attitude. I have a right to be concerned. I don't like your attitude. You can't talk to me like that. Are you serious? Stop treating me like I'm a child. Then stop acting like one. I told you to check in with me, and you didn't. How am I supposed to trust you to make good choices when you move out if you can't even check in with me? I sit down in the couch. I mean, it's really not asking for much. Sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Fine. Excuse me. Apologise. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? No. Although I'm still going to want you to check in and see how you're doing. Still my daughter, even if you've gone away. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. Why am I making the peace offering? She's the one who did something wrong. She has to say sorry first. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry. I won't do it again. Thank you. Scrambled eggs with some cheese and sweet chili sauce and some bacon. Oof. I need to really eat some lunch. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. See you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Is it like Mum's Net, but less toxic?
Yes.
Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh, okay. On a Friday night, you are most likely to... watch TV, watch a film, play some games, eat some snacks. Where is that? Netflix and grill? I guess that's the only one with TV and food. If I had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Okay, cast instructional purposes, yes, but I don't have a DVD player. A boat to get home, yeah. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms. Tennis shoes with well manicured lawn. Is that a euphemism? Street smarts, top tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. I mean, a mixture of these would be preferred. But if I have to pick one... that one. Or that one. Someone who can cook is always helpful because I enjoy cooking and it's something I'd want to do with someone. And comfortable with crying because, you know, it happens a lot. Street smarts. Because then they'll know where we can get the good food. What did you want to be when you grew up? Okay, literally the exact same thing I want to be now. Ruler of the entire known universe, all galaxies in between and beyond. I'll say president of space because it's like the closest thing. What's your favourite movie genre? I hate war documentaries. I cannot stand them. I despise them with a literal passion. You know how it ends. What is the point? It's like I don't even reread books I love because I know how it ends. I remember all the plot twists. Like, why? You know how it ends. We've all studied history. It's mandatory until, like, you're 18 and 16 in my country. So, like, I know the history. I don't care. Sean Connery is a dapper older man, but no. Anything on Laserdisc. I don't know what that is, so no. I don't like rom-coms. They actively annoy me. I want a thriller or a horror. I do not want something that will make me cry. It's gotta be all comedies that haven't aged well. Honestly, one of the things I enjoy most to watch is Absolutely Fabulous, and it's so inappropriate for this day and age. Like, there is no way anyone would watch it and not find something to be offended about. It's just one of those things. But I love it, and it's honestly the thing that made me go into the career choice I have now. So, old comedies that haven't aged well. What's your ideal date? Ooh. Depends how well I know this person, because napping together sounds fantastic, but I'd have to know someone well enough to trust them with my prone body whilst I'm asleep. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together? I do like puzzles, but that sounds like a long time. And I'm probably not going to talk because I'm hyper-focusing on those puzzle pieces. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 PM? Absolutely bloody not. I'm going to be hungry again in like 2 hours from a healthy meal. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost sounds honestly like the one that would actually happen. Arson? No. And being emotionally vulnerable? No, that is not an ideal day. I want to do an activity. So, napping together or... do you know what? It's always fun, and I think when you're lost, you find a lot about a person, their ability to find your way back. What do you never leave home without? In my bag at all times, I have a torch. I have lip balm. I'm just trying to think about what else is in there. I have plasters. I have painkillers. I have hay fever tablets. I have a mirror, a pocket mirror. I have hand and foot warmers. This is just a side pocket as well. I have other stuff in the actual main thing. I have cereal bar. I have... what else is in there? Hairbrush, hair bands. I have a coffee sachet. I have chewing gum. I have a multi-tool, and I have some glucose tablets. Like, at all times, I carry all of that on my person. I do not leave the house without a jacket because I am a cold individual. I don't vape. I have those on my phone. That's technically illegal, so, well, if it's got spring action or if it's over a certain size. So carry a fork instead. Similar effect, not illegal. Cripplingly low self-esteem, that's with me. Always, never in my bag. Frequently, no, I do not forget things. Sensible cardigan. I spend a lot of time thinking about. These are interesting. No. No. I do not rely on caffeine. I just enjoy how it tastes. Lawnmower modifications? No. How proud I am of myself? Sure. Conspiracy theories are fun to discuss, so let's say that one. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad. Oh. Ah. Hi Cal, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Amanda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Cal, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly... I hate that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all your laundry. It's all clean. Are you? That's all your laundry and it's all clean.
Welcome.
Why are you just taking...
It's a big room.
How could you possibly confuse me and your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am of course flattered, you should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I don't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait, no. Wow, didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all of my vegetables. Totally holding you to this later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I decline to comment. Cool. Okay. Who am I going to message first? I'm going to message him. I'm going to send you a message. Can I not click on the hearts? Oh. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. Okay, our music tastes don't quite sync. Perfect. I do like cold brew coffee. I do like listening to music. I don't know... What is that? A barista. I'm going to send you a message. You're not the only one I'm going to message, but I'll send you a message. I navigate to Matt's Dadbook page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Wanna come? What's the Soundgarden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh, I don't think it was ever cool to have soul patches. While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop band. Pop, punk, rock band. It's just all of the genres, isn't it, out of Canada? Should be a fun one. I log off Dadbook and I think for a second, wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought I was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. Finally remember all those strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all of their airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did we survive the 80s? So, I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Hey, what's wrong, Panda? Oh, nothing, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realised that society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical innovations are coming out of that genre. That's actually a really good point. I know so many people who just straight up shit on pop music, and I like pop music, it's fun. There's nothing wrong with music that makes people feel good. Unless it's propaganda. That's bad. Don't, that's bad. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. You have to tell me what's actually wrong. Why are you lying to me? I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. Alright. I don't believe her, but I'll let it go for now. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool?
I'm fine.
The people who say they're cool and the people who say they're popular are the people who are not cool and are not popular. Coolness and popularity are not things that are decided by oneself. Weirdly. No, seriously, you might invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh my god, I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time. Dad, it was so much more than that and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found out those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing you in Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring in a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned they're a punk band? Like DIY, gutter punk, thrash, straight edge. I learned the other day.
Aww.
History lesson. Straight edge is an interesting movement where people don't drink, don't smoke, no caffeine, and they believe that made them like more punk somehow by being anti the things that punks were into at the time. However, it ended up actually being quite a toxic movement from my understanding because people took it too far and used it as a tool to discard others, like, oh, you're not straight edge kind of thing. I didn't think that was really a thing before, like, oh, I'm straight edge, I don't do any of these things, and it just it's your choice, but why does that make you better than someone else? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's a Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I can get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? I like hardcore. Don't you shame me. Don't you shame me. Wearing your Haribo badge. He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. I think friendship and oneness and the culture was quite a lot about standing up together and being in a group, I thought. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. Honestly, some of the loveliest people I've ever met have been, like, alternative people, be it listening to alternative music, alternative interests. They are some of the loveliest people I know, and maybe it's just because those of us with alternative interests are used to being bullied by the people who have more commercial interests. So we just try to be nicer to people, because we're used to being the butt of the joke. Maybe that's something to do with it. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah, it's not like you're gonna jump in the mosh... No! Nope, I'm not going in the mosh pit. Bruises. Mm-mm. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it, and definitely don't go to 3 awful dates with him afterwards where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind, just have a blast tonight. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is a concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Yes I am, but it's also been a while. Man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everyone holds a sign and scream and cries? Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time? This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Cal. We'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question. Shoot.
Oh.
What is scene? Is this like scenes, side bangs, coon tails and whatnot? Because I have some stories.
Hey.
Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry, it's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as to pertain to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music that no one wants to admit they're into. I was into it, and I'm cool with admitting it. Like the stripy check pleated skirts and the slogan tees with like the crop sleeves and then the stuff underneath and putting weird colours in your hair and fingerless gloves. Like, I was into all of that, and I'm not ashamed. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking never again.
Hey.
That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Yes. Yes, it is. Matt, you made it! A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud... You are the opposite of a small animal to me, sir. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. But why are your trousers so high? I don't get it.
Hey.
Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? Okay, do not diss that. That is very soothing. That's my favourite thing to do. A couple of other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all of these people. Oh, let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Huh?
Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these when I realise I can only be charming and or funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And then there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. I like him. He's fun. God damn, where do I put my tongue? I have some suggestions.
Hey.
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drinks.
Oh.
This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit they listen to it. Let's check out the merch.
Oh.
Sir.
Hey.
Sir, no. No.
Hey.
No. Matt and I walk over to a small booth. Is he the dude who tricked my daughter? In a corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrement a discerning concertgoer of considerable taste might want. You! I gestured to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premium rock punk outfit? Please stop yelling at me. I'm already kind of on edge because this is an unfamiliar place and I don't know anyone here, and I would appreciate it if you could stop singling me out, and I'm sure you're cool, but you're making me uncomfortable. The kid immediately hops down off the chair. You got it. Sorry about that. I just get really excited about salesmanship. I can't relate, but I appreciate your enthusiasm nonetheless. Hey Pablo. Friend looks lost, so I figure I give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? Day by day, my man. They do the thing where they high-five, but also... Oh, is that like the bro hug thing where you, like... You can't see it because I'm doing it below the monitor, but like... You do the thing where you just bump chests and that's like a bro hug or something. I've seen guys do that and end up seriously winded. Can someone explain to me what that's for? Your mum doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. And I have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Cal. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans closer to Matt. Is Cal cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but I give the courtesy 2 pats on the back, as is customary for our society for people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah man, when are we starting with our Witch House band? I think I know what that is. You know, I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know that Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts.
Hey.
We've got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung on his back. Hey, what's up everyone? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. What? Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What?
Hey.
Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. Oh god. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything, just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put the earplugs in and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this.
Hey.
This seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? You can't hear me, so I just stop and enjoy the... Okay, no, it's impossible. How long have they been playing this song? 10 years? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and try and follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert-goers, I realise I've lost him entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I going to find him? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... He found me. That's good. Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's him. Almost lost you, buddy. Oh, I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude.
Hey, dude.
Takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little.
Hey.
I like him. He's funny and he's silly and he seems kind. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favourite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. And that is why I want to go to a Scooter concert for my first ever concert, because I love Scooter's music, and I have since I was like young, like really young. And I've only known like 3 people in my entire life who also enjoyed Scooter's music, which is a shame, which means I've never really gotten to talk about it or discuss it with people, and I want that shared experience. So I'm going to do it when lockdown's over. Suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder.
Hey.
I never heard it put that way. It's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as they play their song. How am I going to find him? Oh, there's a mini game! Okay. Everyone's rushing to the main stage. Watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. Gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. How do I play?
Yeah, sounds
Where
great.
am I? I am so confused. I do not know where I am, honestly. Am I just clicking? Oh my god, yes, he's actually going to where I click. That's good. I'm just trying to go as fast as I can. Come on, I'm nearly there. I just want the hearts. Come on. Come on, I'm nearly there. I can do it. I'm just trying to like click around where people aren't. I want the hearts, but I don't want all of the other people clustering on me. Yeah, hearts. Got lots of hearts. Come on. Ah, people are coming. Good job, bouncer. Or not really. You're actually kind of doing a terrible job, but let me up. Ah, no. Get out of my way. Jesus Christ. Just let me through. I have got to get to my lovely date. He's being very nice. I appreciate his enthusiasm. Why is this room so long? Jesus. Come on. How many stages have I passed now? Nope, I just need to get up there. I've got 20 seconds to find him. I don't know where he is, but I feel like I'm doing something right. I think. I don't know. Never mind, I can't have that heart. That's fine, I didn't need that one anyway. Let me through! You survived the crowd! Yay! Let me up, what'd I get? What'd I get? Yeah, rank S! Did it, I'm proud of me. I'm finally able to work my way through the crowd to where Matt originally was, but he's nowhere to be found. Shoot, well, I guess I'll keep bumped into from behind and find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to the music. Oh no, you're in the mosh pit. How do I get out? Out of nowhere, youth shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! Guess I'm moving in the circle now. Frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Uh-oh, another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it, this is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. That got me some eggplants, that did. Matt throws his arms around me and we jump back into the circle. Bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me either. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. I better kiss him at the end of the night. I'm gonna kiss him. Do it. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Alright man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple of people. I hang outside the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey Matt, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. He hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. I like him. I think I'm sticking with him. But until we're officially, together, I am still going to go home with Robert when the opportunity presents itself. Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. I'm never taking this off. I will continually wear it until it is tattered and a little smelly so that I can truly embody punk fashion. Hey Matt. Hey, it's Pup. Hey dude, didn't even realise you were here. I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks. Well, see you around. Wait, you know them? Yeah, met them a couple of times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa. Come on, let's grab some diner food. I suddenly realised just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth. So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms. Just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look in his face. Brought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah man, just goes to show that punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa! Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. But yeah, that's how I know a bunch of these people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid. Oh man, everyone loves Pablo. His mum's been raising him on her own and you can tell it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try and help him out whenever I can. It's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmen Sita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy. It'll be loud, and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmen Sita's rebellious phase, but I guess it kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Consumerism? Why do we gotta get up early the day after Thanksgiving and line up to buy things? Why can't we share things? Comrade, you're speaking of dangerous things here. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. If we rub faces, will that make it better? Because I want it to. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of dads to talk to. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. Ah, you're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. Please let me at least hold his hand. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Tonight was a blast, ma'am. Loved it, although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad. Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. He called me cool. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out of her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up at the pit at a punk show and which one of us just spent 4 hours absolutely watching Tiny House Hunting Ash Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I am your extremely cool dad. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Aw. Did it! Is that good? Oh. I don't understand what these mean, but I gotta be King of Carrot Flowers. Right, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna end this one here. We have completed a date. We got a B grade. Which it would be useful to have that for real dates, wouldn't it? Just to know, like, with this person, did I get an A, a B, or a C, and vice versa. It'd be a fun conversation topic to see how you did the next time you meet up, if you do. Yeah. I hope you have a very lovely day. If you enjoy moshing, go have some fun when you can actually be in those mosh pits again. Yeah. I forgot which bit I was at. But anyway, I hope you have a very lovely day. And most importantly of all, you do you.